Alright, so it has been a while and I figured I would do a what I eat in a day video. So keep in mind I am trying a new way of eating with my daughter and it incorporates some cooked vegetables. So I don't have this figured out yet. Like every day is an experiment. We're trying to figure out what works best for her and for me. Not that I'm going to stick with eating this way, but we're just trying it out. And so I'm going to start today with some green juice, and I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to put in it yet, but I will show you in a second. All right, so I've got some celery prepped, a little bit of parsley, some lemon. I think I'm going to add some, this is Vimergy's barley grass juice powder. I like this stuff. It has like hardly any flavor. I really, really like it. I think I'm going to throw it in the blender and add just a few pineapple chunks to it and see how that goes. So I didn't juice all the celery. I did it to about here. I also added a 1-inch chunk of ginger. So I'm going to add this to this. I added a little bit of pineapple, and then I'll do a teaspoon of this powder and blend it. All right, so there's this morning's green juice. We'll see how it tastes. So this little guy woke up. Oh gosh. You knocked Mama over. So this morning when I woke up, I should tell you I had 32 ounces of just plain water. And then I did my upper body workout and some walking on the treadmill. And so that's why I'm doing green juice, because these muscles, these muscles want something more than just celery juice. I want a little, I wanted a little more for my drink. Oh, you're sweet. After working out. And so let's try it. It's like salty. That's so interesting. It's not bad at all. It's the lemon, the lemon and celery mix kind of makes it taste salty. If I wanted it to taste amazing, which it tastes really good, maybe I would add more pineapple, but I'm not trying to make it like super sweet because I want to feel balanced. What do you want? You want me to make shake? All right, so green juice, done. Well, not drunken, but made. All right, so it is 10:02, and I am prepping my breakfast. And one thing that my daughter and I have been doing lately that's been working for us is having non-starchy vegetables for breakfast, which I know sounds really weird, but it's been like very satisfying. So I have some Brussels sprouts in my Instant Pot, and I'm gonna put some broccoli here, and some green beans, and some cauliflower. I'm just gonna put the rest in. It's got a bunch of the weird small stuff, so I'll just throw it in. And then I'm gonna add, it just takes a teeny bit of water, like that much water. And you put the lid on it and plug it in. Guess I could have done that before. And then I just set it for 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, bam. And then that will be breakfast. All right, so while I'm waiting for that to cook, I'm pretty hungry. Normally I try to eat before 10, but I was busy. So I'm gonna drink this. It's just lemon, cranberry, and cinnamon water. And it's nice and warm and just comforting, and it feels good. And I've been a little sick, and I just want to get lots of fluids. So I'll drink this while I'm waiting for it to cook. All right, so there's breakfast. Fair amount of non-starchy veggies. All right, so do you want to chat a little bit about why I like non-starchy vegetables for breakfast? It's funny because like the thought of it, when I first heard about doing vegetables for breakfast, I was kind of turned off by it. I'm like, ooh, I like my fruit. I like my smoothies. And I think what it is, sometimes with my smoothies, even after I drink them, like I feel like I'm still hungry or that I could eat more. And I can pack like 600 calories in a smoothie easily. And that's a little bit too much, and then my stomach feels weird, you know? And then also in the winter, I'm freezing. Like, I'll eat my smoothie or drink it, and I will be freezing for the entire day. It'll take everything I've got to warm up, and I can't like function and do like my daily chores and take care of my kids because I'm so cold. That's how bad it gets. Like I can only stand in front of the space heater all day. That's how cold I get. So, you know, that was not, I don't like that in the winter time. So this is warm, and I don't put anything on it, no salt, no anything. I guess I could, but I don't feel the need to. So when I eat this, one, it warms me up. And also, like, it totally fills me up. Like, my stomach is totally satiated. There's a lot of fiber. There's a lot of bulk. And I feel balanced. A lot of what I'm trying to figure out in my diet is feeling balanced. I don't like the feeling of eating too much fruit, and I don't like the feeling of not getting enough dense calories so that I'm hungry. And I don't like not getting enough fat. I'm the type of person I need fat in my diet. And so when I eat these non-starchy vegetables, like, I just feel totally great after. And yes, I do eat like an hour or two later. Like, it doesn't last forever, but it's a good start to my day. Like, I feel good after, and I'm warm, and I like it. And so in comparing it to like what I was doing on the raw food diet with this fruit smoothies, right now in the winter, I feel better eating these non-starchy vegetables. In the summer, am I going to want to eat cooked non-starchy vegetables for breakfast? I'm going to guess no, but I don't know. You know, like, I'm just trying to figure out what works for me, what works for my daughter. My daughter, she was at first trying to do like a sweet potato shake, sweet potato hot chocolate that we used to do all the time. And she was doing that for school, but found that she was peeing too much at school. And so, you're going to drink your shakes? He's so cute. But, so I told her that I was doing these vegetables, that I really liked it, and that it kept me full, and so she started doing it. So she's doing vegetables for breakfast. And for lunch, she's doing, cooked cabbage. So, and that's so different. I mean, she's 15 years old, she's going to high school, she eats with her friends, and she's eating cooked vegetables. I'm just proud mama moment, I guess, you know, feeling good. Your broccoli, you want some? Mm-hmm. So, Ethan is going to join me. Say hi. So anyway, that's why I'm doing vegetables and why I like it for now. So I will see you when I eat. All right, so it's 11 o'clock, and this time of day I have a little bit of time to prep some food. So I'm going to get some vegetables prepped to eat, put them in baggies, because in the afternoon I always have to take my son to preschool. And so I'd like to have that stuff ready. And then I think I'm going to prep some sweet potatoes. When I bake them, I like to put them in the pressure cooker first and then transfer them from the pressure cooker to the oven. It just makes them so much better. So my pressure cooker has a delay timer, so I'm going to delay time it so that it's pressure cooked and ready to go in the oven when I'm ready for it. And then I will show you what I do. All right, so these are the vegetables I have prepped for today. This is a zucchini, some celery, sugar snap peas, 1 red bell pepper, and some red grape tomatoes. So I will be snacking on these and eating them whenever I'm hungry. And if I don't eat all of it, I will let you guys know. And these are the 2 sweet potatoes I'm going to cook. They're about that big. I don't know that I'll eat both of them, but I'd rather cook both of them and have too much than not enough and be hungry at the end of the day. And these will be probably my 3 o'clock-ish meal, 3 to 4 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. All right, so it's 1 o'clock and I just got home. My sweet potato is in the pressure cooker cooking. I turned the oven on to preheat for baking it. And I already ate all the veggies, except for a few tomatoes that my son ate for me. And I'm going to eat these pears now, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is what they look like after they come out of the pressure cooker. They're a little soft. You can leave your fingerprint, but they're pretty firm in the middle. The skin sometimes cracks. So I'm going to throw them like this this is parchment paper, into the oven at 425 for like 20 minutes, and then I'll check them and see if they're done. So I forgot to mention, they were in the pressure cooker for 20 minutes. And then they're done now, so this is nice and crispy, and I usually eat the skin separately. And then they're nice and soft on the inside. And like this stuff, when it doesn't burn, oh my gosh, it's like candy. It is so delicious. It's like caramel, but this wouldn't burn. That's why I always use parchment paper, because it makes cleanup easy. That stuff is impossible to get off your pan. So I'm going to prep these and work on making my main meal, like my dinner meal, but I'm going to eat it probably around 2 o'clock. So, all right, just to show you, so I opened it up, and you can see how it's still like moist, you know? That's why I love baking it this way. It like makes them like a moist, sugary baked instead of like the dried out and you can't hardly swallow it down baked. So best way to bake sweet potatoes. All right, so here is my main meal for today. It's after 2 o'clock. I like to eat my meal about this time, my biggest meal, because usually my babies are sleeping. I have no kids asking for help, so I eat my main meal, and then I'm energized to get through the rest of the evening with making their dinner and taking care of homework and all that stuff. So in this, I have a bunch of romaine lettuce, the 2 sweet potatoes. I figured out the calories, and that's about 730 calories for the amount of sweet potatoes I have on there. And I have 1 chopped apple, golden delicious apple, some chopped pecans, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and I did a drizzle of organic maple syrup for my dressing. So that is my main meal for today. All right, so I thought I'd show you guys. I added just a little small handful of raisins to my salad, and I squoze half a lemon over it. Oh my gosh, this is so delicious. Like, I've never tried this before in this combination. It is so good, and it's just very seasonal. I love it. So I thought I'd tell you guys some of the reasons why I keep saying we're tweaking it, trying to make it work for us. I'm sitting here with my arm propped on my leg because it gets tiring holding a phone. Especially mine because it's the big one. It's the Plus. It's heavy. So some of the things that we take into account is, do we feel energized with how we're eating? Do we feel full? Do we feel like our digestion is moving smoothly and efficiently, no backing up? Do we feel at the end of the day satiated, or do we want more? A big one for me is, how do I feel the next morning as far as exercising? And I found, because we've added in potatoes, it's kind of slowed down my digestion a bit, so I had to tweak things there. And I don't know if I mentioned the skin breaking out too, but with raw, my skin was always breaking out, and I never figured out how to get rid of it. And now my skin, it's not perfect, but it's getting better. It is definitely improving. So I'm like, okay, what's the difference? What caused that? And I noticed too, if I ate potatoes at my dinner time, at 5 o'clock, they didn't digest fast enough for me to feel energized and not like I had a bunch of stuff in the bottom of my guts for exercising. I didn't like that feeling. I like to feel light and fluid when I'm exercising. And so, and for my daughter, she found well, I was peeing too much at school, so we're just trying to find what works best for us. I haven't figured out yet how I could eat every day the same way and have it work. You know what I mean? So we keep making little changes. So again, today I'm making a little change, and we'll see if it works. So just thought I'd fill you in on that. I thought of 2 more things that we take into consideration. I'll probably think of more as time goes on. One of them is, how well do we sleep that night? Very important. And another one for me is, do I have back pain? I suffer from chronic back pain when I eat certain things, and if I can keep my diet just right, I don't have pain. So that's important to me. All right, so it is 4 o'clock, 4:20, and I'm getting ready to make my family's dinner. So I'm gonna eat these 2 persimmons while I make their dinner. All right, so it's 5 o'clock, and dinner is made for the family. The baby is fed, so I'm going to do a little more fat. I want to end my day with fat and not mix it with other things. And so I made some chia pudding last night, chia seed pudding. And in this is almond milk, maple syrup, cocoa powder, and chia seeds. That's it. So I'm gonna eat some of this, probably not all of it. And we'll see how I do. So that is a day, folks. Hopefully I feel good in the morning, and if I do, then I will kind of repeat what I did today. The thing that's different today is doing just this fat at night to see if that helps me feel more balanced and get me through for my workout tomorrow and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see how I feel in the morning. So I will talk to you later. Bye.